Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic with me, Grey Hunter, where last time we went around the ship talking to people who are actually interesting, and this time we are going to go to Manaan, a place that has a worldwide ocean and a native species that is really irritating in the way they talk. So let's go! You know, we've actually seen these already. I'm going to skip it. And I think we just got attacked. Did we? Maybe. Yes, we did. Alright. Get on those guns. We'll get you. Set starfighters. Get fucked. I see you. Get fucked. Go away. I see you too. Come here. Yeah, how do you like them apples? Alright, so there's just one left. Where did you go? Oh, clever. Using the sun. I see you. I see you. Yes, I do. Oh, come on. I'm totally firing right in front of him. There we go. Either way it worked. We got out. We're safe. I don't actually mind those turret sections as much as some other people do. I mean, they're kind of irritating because they come up every once in a while. And they are a little janky for controls, but could be worse. And I mean, it's not the end of the world. If one bit of the game like that is a little bit iffy. We've already seen the landing on Manaan because last time we were here we came to sell our Gizka, so I'm not going to worry about watching that. And let's go. I don't think there's any upgrades that I want to do to our weapons or anything like that, but I'll just have a quick last check at our lightsabers, make sure everybody's got stuff. So this is mine, we're all set. Bastila, we're all set. Jolee, we are all set. Does this one have any crystals? Nope, we're all good then. Let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to bring along Bastila and Jolee, because they are our go-to people. And let's go find out what the Republic knows. So I do like Manaan, I like it a lot, because the music on this planet is amazing. I might even turn it up so you guys can hear it consistently. It's got like a kind of a nice melody thing. There's a lot of piano and a lot of, I don't know if it would be string. There's probably some string in it, but it's a lot of piano, and it's just beautiful. It's amazing. This particular planet, I think, has the absolute best music, hands down. And it's got some nice terrain, too. I mean, come on. How does that not look cool? Now, admittedly, some of the textures in this have been changed by the mods that I'm using. But the feel of the planet has not changed from what it was originally. The textures just have. I think... Yes, we have to talk to you because we haven't been outside yet. Hello? Yeah. Okay, we'll follow the rules, I know. Don't worry. There's a docking fee of 100 credits. You say that... But I need my money to buy all the really cool stuff at the end of the game. Exactly, I don't need to pay.
But they always were a little stodgy about using the Force on people. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn straight, Jolee. Yes, as long as I don't leave the planet, I won't have to pay money to you again. Well, luckily, I plan on doing everything on this planet in one go, so I won't have to talk to you. And again, I approve of how Jolee is very much a... he doesn't judge you for what you do so much. Oh, even though he's just joined your group, Jolee remains a mysterious character. Okay. Jolee, what's up?
Got something on your mind?
Well, kinda, I guess. I mean, I actually like you, so yeah. You never said why you decided to come with us.
Oh, I never did I?
In fact, you were very evasive. Are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice.
As it
At
happens,
any
no.
rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Fair enough. But move on to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
Yeah. What you are is old and crotchety.
How many kilometer-high trees can you find interesting before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't
That's
be
a fair
bothered
point.
to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes.
It's an
All the
RPG.
critters in the
I have to go
Shadowlands.
places.
I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
I guess not, but you could do it on your
So
own.
I could. Not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit,
True.
for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
Destiny, huh? And what interest do you have in my future?
Interest? Well, I certainly don't have a vested interest. Call it more idle curiosity. Your destiny is rather unclear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But
That's an interesting...
I'm sure you don't need
thing
to
for
hear
him
my
to say.
revelations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Actually, just one. Jahani's pretty, chill about everything, and the council's back on Dantooine. So, hang on, wait. You're coming along to not offer your opinion.
I'll remind you that you're the one who started pumping me for information. Like an old man doesn't have anything better to do. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can't be all bad.
If you say so. So who is Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
I didn't bring you along for your amusement. But I like the second one better.
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing
still
I will say
observation.
is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Alright, calm down. I just wanted to get to know you a little better. But I can see you don't want that to happen. So, no. Let's see now. I can't remember exactly the layout of this place. I think we want to go left. What's off to the right? I can't remember. Let's go exploring! I know we want to go to the Republic
Jolee,
Embassy.
May I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole
The
come
talk.
back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the Order, but you are a Jedi, Jolee. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
Everything is relative, and that's important with Jolee. Everything is relative. There is no such thing as an absolute when it comes to this sort of thing. So, you've got the sarcastic response. Of course, Malak isn't evil, he's just misunderstood. Which I might go with. Yes, I'm gonna go with it.
I want to stop Malak as much as anyone. But I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Karth or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi.
That's true.
Capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
And that is a very important
I see
point.
you were quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group, with a lightsaber. and force powers.
So yeah, think of me as totally not a Jedi, except the fact that I carry a lightsaber and I can command the Force because I'm a Jedi consular. But you know, apart from that, totally not a Jedi. I do like Jolee though because, as I've said, he provides a point of neutrality that a lot of your other companions don't have. Ah, yes, we did want to go this way.
Jolee, it is you.
But not for the reason I thought.
I need your help.
Laura, for all the people. How did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
If you go to another planet first,
Nobody
you get a
knew
message
where you
about
were,
this.
not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why, whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolee. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder?
Not murder.
But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolee. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Yes, we will. Somehow. Alright. So we did want to come over here because this actually ties into our main quest as well. Because you have to get some information from the Republic Embassy and the place around the Republic Embassy for this quest. So
The
let's go in
Republic
here.
respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith
not
are
really.
cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
Yes, yes. We're gonna skip through these guys. So basically, the Sith and Republic are at each other's throats.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
And you can, of course, be responsible and ignore people telling you you suck at stuff and such. So both of you get punished. Because you didn't hurt any of my people, I'm just gonna get $20,000 out of this. So yeah, the Sith and the Republic, they're kind of both violating the neutrality that the Selkath have given. Hey, Judge. Well, I am glad. Well, I don't have any grievances. I'm actually not here for that. I'm here to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. Oh good, we get to be his lawyer. Sounds good. As you are a Jedi, I believe you can fulfill the role of neutrality adequately.
I suppose your Sunry's
Sounds good to me.
only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it! You are now his lawyer. Thank you kindly. I will inform you of the pertinent facts. I can find them out. I'm actually going to skip this. I already know what it is, so
Yes.
it's not a big deal. I skipped one of Jolee's things. Don't you be judging our legal capacity. So Sunry is, he's being held on suspicion of killing a Sith woman named Elasa because she was in his hotel room and there was a blaster shot and bad things happened. She died and the Sith Empire is going, hey, Sunry did it. And there's some other things that we'll find out when we go to investigate the crime scene. Yes, hello. No, because I remember what you want, and I have no interest. There was another Selkath around, though. You. Hello. Well, I wouldn't say I'm no friend of the Sith. I'd say that my allegiances are my own. Alright, so what is it you want? It brought grief to my family. Oh? The Sith do not respect your laws. Well, that's true. They are kind of evil. Ah, but you know that. And what is it that you think that they are doing to your people? What are you talking about? Many Selkath have vanished. Lots of young ones. And your own daughter is among them. The disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith and cannot dismiss the connection. They're up to something. Alright, well, I guess I can investigate for you. I'll give you 500 credits if you can find out what happened. Fair enough. I will do it. The Republic is watched too closely by, you know, the actual authorities, but I'm kind of neutral, so I'll look into it for you. Alright, well, I doubt it. I doubt that anyone in here is going to be willing to talk to a Jedi. Alright, well, it's cool, because I actually already know that we don't need to talk to anybody in here. You could try talking to the Sith and asking them about the disappearance of Selkath, but they'll just ignore you. They'll either tell you that you're cramping their style, or they'll say that, you know, so you don't want to drink with me, please go away. And the mercenaries aren't very interested. They just basically insult everyone who's not them. So, we will go back the other way, and we will head to the Republic Embassy section. Though we're not actually going to go to the Republic Embassy just yet. We're going to go to the hotel where Sunry's alleged murder happened. So let's continue on through this way. I do like Manaan's architecture. There's a lot of cool stuff about it. It looks really nice, but the people on the planet, they ruined some of it for me. I mean, the Selkath, why? Why did they have to talk like that?
Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself.
Then we will fight in the shade.
Will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
I guess he could.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
But that would be kind of a dick move. Just putting it out there. There's a shop over here. I don't think he has anything I want, though. So we're going to ignore it for now. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to go to the back of this area, because the hotel is to our left and the Republic Embassy is to our right. So let's go to the hotel. The Visitors Hotel. Hello, Concierge, Ignis.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh?
How do you know?
The hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want, too.
Well, you don't have to, but it'd be nice if you did. Tell me about what you saw.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure, though?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Okay, well that's pretty damning. It couldn't have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
Nah, fair enough, fair enough. You could testify, you could make him do it, but there's really no reason to do so. Alright, I want to ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
Actually, I don't think... No, there is one. Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type.
That's
Normally,
racist.
I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other
Are you a space racist like the Turian counselor?
He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Nah, I'm good. Thank you.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Cheers. And now... there's a mysterious man, but we'll go see him in a minute. First, we want to question the people actually in the hotel. That door is shut. This is Firith. Hello.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
Well, what did you actually see?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Elas's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't
So you
tell
didn't
me
actually
someone
see
who was
anything,
running
though.
like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
Alright, but what do you know about them?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Elas's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
Hey, yo. So, they were together then, huh?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Her Sith master? Go on.
Well, Elassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Yes, you did.
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
Alright, what if I gave you $100?
Since you put it that way. Well, one time, I saw Elassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course.
Oh, of
and
course.
The cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Interesting. She was a Dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
That's okay. That's alright. That's fine. Because, you know, that provides reasonable doubt for it being a big deal. And stuff. And things. Totally. That's how the law works here on Manaan. Security door? We can go in here? Oh, it was probably security droid. Whoa, 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 game. Be chill. Alright, so if this is the room in question, I do believe. Let's just cut our way into the crime scene. Yeah, there we go. Alright, what do we got in here? A med pack. Totally worth it. Best look, get out of the way.
Yes?
Sure.
Wow, that, I just teleported. I'm a bit scared, actually. That's a bad sign. Glupor, hello. Did he now? I have a question about the murder of Elassa. You told them everything? Alright. What about her room? You're a very bad liar. Glupor totally had no reason to go in the room. Nobody paid him to do it. Did someone pay you? Lucky guess. Oh. So some of the evidence that points toward Sunry is a lie. Yeah, you kinda did the whole speaking thing. You might be a little bit in trouble. So that's a rather important little thing there. Glupor planted some of the evidence on Elassa to make it look like Sunry did something. Now, whether or not he did it is still up for debate, but, you know, maybe there was a reason.
I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
Indeed. Why are you telling me this?
Let us just say that I'm an interested party, and that I have concerns. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
You understand, yes. Well, I actually kind of do, but there's no answer here that's like, yes, I do. It's just I think so.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They
yeah, I got that. I got that. It's not my fault that Carl is stupid.
You might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Yes, yes indeed. They just give it to me?
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be...
well,
devious
maybe.
To get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
This murder most foul. So yeah, the implication is that they were spying on each other, Sunry and Elasa, which would make sense because Sunry is a war hero, and the background that you learn about him after you go talk to him implies very heavily that he used to be a spy, like an actual spy in Republic intelligence. Hey, Roland.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wann. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Cool. Actually, no. I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. I'm investigating the Sunry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
I guess. That's one possibility.
If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something.
You seem awfully defensive.
I cannot be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
Yes, actually. I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Well, you might be able to. I seek a star map.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
Yes. You know something, do you?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Of course I do. You know, it's never just turn up, somebody says, yeah, sure, here's the info you want, off you go. It's always, can you do something for me first? I could force persuade him, I think, but we need to go to this place anyway, so what is it you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phyraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time.
And let me guess, the Sith did.
Pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did.
Yeah.
The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Alright, fair enough. Where's the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it.
Alright, I'll do it.
That is what we would ask you to do.
Fair enough. How do I get in?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most
What's that still doing? Alright, well, is there another way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Alright. I'll do that.
Good. It is a very intelligent and skilled individual who can crack the matrices of a Sith encryption system. But there is one
it's only the
last
last
method
couple that
you
get in
should know
trouble.
about in case all other options fail. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to
there's
get
3
you inside
Jedi here,
the
man.
facility.
We got
You
this.
should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I think I'll decrypt the pass card.
Good choice. We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Thanks, Roland.